Good day, everyone. Hi, Hidden. How are you?
I am doing good. Yourself?
Good. Was hoping to have some trades for us, but everything's either played out or I've gotten out of it because I screwed up and took the wrong account into it. But gold's coming back. Maybe we'll get into a gold. We'll see. It's like almost hit TP, but didn't. Hello, Black. Hello, Quarter Mile. Haven't seen you for a while, actually. How are you? And Toro, welcome back again. It was a bit, but now you've been back a couple times, so awesome. And I think I've said this a couple times after our last few. Every time we get into this, I'm pretty much done with a lot of DeFi for now, and enjoying trading pretty much.
Yep.
Doing a lot of it, and I'm kind of addicted.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll all get back into DeFi once things start.
Yeah, within reason. I don't know if I'll ever get in as heavy as I started. Because the trading's going so well. I say that, but because trading's going well, maybe it'll pull me some cash where I can actually get into stuff and be a little more smarter than when I came in. Because I've gone through my story, but I came in with a good chunk of change and lost it almost instantaneously, sort of, in all the nodes that we had going on at the time. And then built it back up a couple of times, but unfortunately lost it a couple of times. And again, I've done well building with Flex, and I've got a little chunk now with Nugget, but I'm still not back to where I was. I've never been back to where I was. So maybe I'll get back to where I was and actually be smarter with it this time around, but we'll see. We'll see.
I think if I start getting some money from once we launch Flex perps and everything like that, might have start saving a little bit of a degen bag just for fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Go into those
24-hour plays with 3% a day, but get out like as many days as you need to ROI and then some, and get out with your principal and double your money. Actually be the winners of those instead of all the friggin' losers that we were. What's everybody else doing? Anybody else have any questions or comments or concerns or things they want to chat about?
I know Black's got something that we've never heard of before. What you got tonight?
He always does. Just checking out my trades and stuff. Russell, what the hell did I not get into this? Oh, this is the other one. I'm just checking out what I could be trading if I was, but yeah, that one was too quick. It already hit. Everything is... I did miss the Russell, but it was too small of a range. Sorry, just looking while we're waiting for comments. And then silver was super quick, but a small range, so I didn't get into that. And then it hit too quick. So everything hit too quick today. But this morning was really good. Really, really good.
There you go. I told you you'd have something I've never even heard of. Contago.
I've actually heard of Contago. Maybe it's because he's mentioned it before. Futures markets marked by contrast pieces. Contago protocol. Spark Morpho. It's like a trading thing, I think. Spot market borrow. Yeah, I gotta check out. I keep meaning to look at some of our tools that we have and see if they'll work with some crypto stuff, but I'm enjoying just playing with it with the stuff that actually works, that I know works, rather than around the other way. You know what? I should get better at tracking my stuff. Funny Turo says, how was your last week in trading? So that account that I showed you guys, I did, and I'll be very transparent about it. Like I screwed it up one day, and that I feel horrible about it. You can reset it, but it costs as much as I pulled. So I pulled out 1,000. I did receive my 1,000, but then screwed up the account afterwards, and it really was a dumb thing. And I have my other two Apex accounts and actually quite a nice place with those, and waiting for payouts, because those happen only on the 1st and the 15th of the month is the only times I can request them from Apex. But my Forex funds, or my futures fund, sorry, I really was trying to baby that one and had just a bad Monday. And it was a bad trade that I decided to try and recoup, and I was doing good, and I did recoup it, and then I just messed up. Hey, Steen. So I don't know if I recognize you, but I probably know you as a different name on Discord. But so I messed it up anyways. So to buy it back again, it's $200 plus what I pulled out. So it'd be $1,200 to buy it back. That sounds ridiculous, but I'm actually contemplating it quite heavily because I had it to a point where I could have pulled 3,000 out of it. And if I make 500 to 1,000 a day, which is not unheard of with what I'm doing, then I can recoup that 1,000 back in potentially 2 days. And it basically would take a week to actually pull the money back out. So I'm actually contemplating it because the time to get from passing account to the funded account can be so strenuous that it's kind of almost handy just to buy back the account, even as crazy as that might sound. So I might do that because I was passionate about that company and that account. So I wanted to kind of keep it. And it was one I was going to try and advertise, but like I said, I kind of screwed it up. So, hey, MG, it's been a bit. So anyways, I'm contemplating that. I'm just waiting for some money to get onto the credit card from the $1,000 payout. And then I might actually do that. And I'm going to buy a couple other Apex accounts to start passing tonight for tomorrow to start playing with those. But I'd like to have one that I can quote unquote show you guys and be transparent with it so that you can see what's going on. So I'm going to try and get that one back, and that'll be the one I'll trade live here. If there's trades, I'm not going to force them, but if there's trades to go with. Like I think last week I had my silver one that I was doing. So this time the silver was quick. So yeah, and it looks like gold did hit TP, so I'm going to take away that one. So that will not be happening. And yeah, so I'm pretty much done for the night when it comes to trading, which makes it less fun. I should try and I can probably find something, because the neat thing with our tools is you can kind of search for things with almost any time frame, as long as there's fluctuation in the market. Maybe I'll try and see what silver would look like if I did a range that happens now. So yeah, how about you? What are you up to?
Absolutely nothing. Just working.
working.
Yep. I mean,
MG40, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I'm sure he's up to something interesting, just like Black.
Yeah. Mess around here.
So this Contango protocol seems interesting.
So what is it?
I can't actually bring it up to show it because I don't have my VPN at the moment. But
not available for you Americans.
Nope. It looks like you pretty much lend, and then it just loops by flash loaning, which is interesting. I'm obviously not describing it as best as I should be. But, let's
see here.
Trade on leverage by looping with one click.
With one click, so easy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's actually pretty high. I might enter a silver trade for fun. 77%. It already hit.
So MG, the raise ends the 21st, I believe, and then we're going to give it about a week and then do the surge. And once the surge ends, that's when we're launching. So probably early to middle of November.
Coolio. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, that's too much.
No problem.
So I don't usually do these this quick without actually doing back testing and stuff, but I might take a little position here for fun because it's not too shabby. I got to play around with some data here to check my stop loss and stuff, but present, share screen, but it's 76% hit rate, so I'm not too shabby with that. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm just waiting for the 5-minute candle to close on this. So I just basically created a range that ends up hitting right about now between So 8:30 till 9, the range gets built, and then I take the trades after 9, which is now it's just finally hitting outside of the range. So once that 5-minute closes, I'll take this one. If it loses, it loses. I'm taking a little bit of a chance with this one, but I've got a decent. I shouldn't have my account number there. I have a decent buildup of that one. Got to be careful of that stuff, because if the account numbers get out, they get a little bit funny. Everyone is trading now. Glad we are doing better, but could it be more boring? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, exactly. The rug pulls. Yeah, no, I've been learning trading actually for about 1.5 years, MG, and it's been a blessing. It's taken a while to start earning money from it, but I definitely have been earning money now. So that 5-minute candle didn't close outside of the range, so we're gonna wait for this next 5-minute candle and see if it closes. Or yeah, because basically what happens here, it creates a range. I think I talked about this last time, but from 1930s candle. No, what did I say already? Forgot already what I put in. 2030.
30 to 9.
I should see what happens if I put to the percentage. Nope, that's not good. I didn't think it would be, but 76, 30, 35. That'll probably already in the trade. Oh, it's even higher. But it already would have closed there. Anyways, let's let it play out. So yeah, it's just worked out really, really well, and it's been a great learning experience. So I'm just sort of running with it. So this is gonna be a crazy range. It's gonna be, yeah, with 1, that'll be a good one. Okay, I'm gonna give this a whirl. Yeah, thanks, MG. It's just it's been a lot of fun, and like I said, it's been 1.5 years. It's been challenging for the first little bit. I didn't make money for a good year, but I finally found a place where I feel comfortable and where I really want to learn this craft, quote unquote. And yeah, the tools we've developed, mostly the other guys, I've just been around for the ride, but I've just really kind of been quite the adventure. So yeah, I should find out what my TP is going to be while I'm waiting. So yeah, so we're gonna give this a try live. I shouldn't technically do them like this where I'm just going Hail Mary, but anyways, it's fun. Why is that not? Oh, because I didn't put 0. 0.05. So these tools are specific to a group. 1, 2. So what I'm doing is trying to find out where I want my TP. What happens if I put it to 470? Okay, that's the chance. Okay, so let's give that a whirl. Sorry, babbling here a bit. I haven't been doing anything much exciting. Did my monthly DCA into BTC, closed out positions in ARB lending protocol that I like, but wasn't going anywhere. Swap that. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know, like getting too fancy right now. There's not enough volume in any of the niche places, right? So just sticking with the stuff that we already know is good, that we've had around for a while, to me is the best play to stick for now. Looked at XMW, which touches on the AI. Yeah, and getting into some narratives, DCAing, creating kind of a bull run bag. That's about the most interesting thing I think people could be doing right now.
Yeah. The only problem with that is with the SEC getting their fucking hands dirty again.
Yeah, with even with
crypto.com.
Yeah, crazy.
Fucking jackasses.
Yep. I'm still got a minute, I bet. Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's why having a portfolio is good, right? Because you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket and have something go like that. I mean, you still know they're jockeying for position. They're still gonna make it, get around it. Oh, Portugal or Paraguay.
Yeah. So. I think we've all learned pretty quickly. And I hate to say it like this, but South American places tend to be where the scammers originate from. Not always, but I think we've all seeing that is a majority of where they are.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, unfortunately, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? So we got 30 seconds, and I'm gonna enter this position. I'll start seeing where I want to put stuff. I'm actually gonna pull my take profit in a bit, but
yeah, but they all say that, Black. I mean, every single team that's rugged says they've been around for 4 years.
You have to if you have the proof, I guess, because most of them haven't been. But yeah, in the most part, it's all bullshit. All right, there we are. We're in. I'm gonna adjust this probably to here though. And what's that for a loss? 1250. I can't really DCA into this one because it's kind of a wide position, so we'll have to see how it goes and we keep it there. Yeah, it's pretty low chance of it hitting that. So that said, who knows? We'll see what happens. There we go. But they are counting on cheap hydroelectricity from, which is Alpha can tell you will renegotiate. Yeah, that's the problem with any of that stuff, right? So, and Alpha shares, yeah, has definitely been a bad run for the last little bit, unfortunately. And I have some funds in there that hopefully I'll recoup some of back, but who knows what's going to happen. This one go hard against me. I'm going to want to DCA. It goes that hard. It's pretty strong. Anyways, pardon me. Sorry. There we go.
I wish there's a website to go to that showed all the upcoming big, DeFi stuff, protocols.
There was stuff that tried to do stuff like that, but there was so much stuff going on, so many things that crashed, and like when you get to the bull, how do you even manage something like that?
I know.
Oh yeah, I have a small miner on there now. Small miner with these Andy, I presume, or what? Yeah, I'm trying to think what else to talk about. I mean, the stuff that and again, if anybody has any questions about the stuff that I'm doing, I can go through most of it. I mean, a lot of the stuff's, when you get into the indicators like this boomerang indicator and stuff, it becomes kind of proprietary. So we have it inside the group. But if people are interested in trading, that's, like I said, that's where my passion's kind of gone. So I usually see most of the stuff on JP's channel, but I do miss the odd one here and there. So I'm going to miss that one. Cheap hydro. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to take a look at, see which one that was. It DM me the link from JP's thing. I'll maybe have a look. Cause like I said, I usually watch most of his stuff because I help him out and shit. But I do miss some here and there. He hasn't had a lot on his channel in a while. So, but and then yeah. Any question you guys have? I know I put the invite and I put it out very late. I'll try and put it out earlier at Warfi's Discord. If anybody has questions about what's going on there, really, there's not much to tell, but some people seem to keep asking questions. So I thought I'd give them a verbal way of coming and asking us what's going on. Nugget we're doing our thing and again, doing quite well in considering, I guess. I mean, some people will look at it as kind of crappy because the Nugget price is down. But I mean, I've been DCAing and doing my weekly updates with them. And the nice thing is with the prices going down, my DCAs are bringing my average price down as well. So when we do get a pump in the market, I'll be able to take advantage quite nicely with it. So, so I'm excited for where that's going and how that's going to transpire. But for now, we're just sort of status quo and diversified a little bit too, which is nice. So hopefully we'll bring in some new rewards coming up in the next little while as things progress from from other sources, and then if we do get a pump in the market at some point in the next few weeks to a month or two or whatever, then we'll benefit from that. So I still feel very strongly in how we're managing it. And then Flex is obviously still going quite nicely, and there's now I guess a way to benefit from Bill's trading a little bit. It's a little bit offshoot. Like, it's not necessarily he's trading all the time, but he is trading every so often. And then they have a script running that are making small trades throughout the month that should average around 3%. So the first month was quite a bit nicer because Bill did some trading. So this hopefully will get the nice offshoot benefit of that as well. So
last I knew, he's working on a trade. He's got an open trade right now for
nice.
For it as well.
Yeah, I have full blind faith in anything Bill releases, but yeah, and I'm the same way. So I have no issues. I mean, I know they'll make mistakes, and they have. The Forex bot, I mean, they tried really hard, and I know they put a lot of effort into it, but it just didn't do it. But then Bill comes in and saves the day and does a trade to make us all whole again. So
pretty much.
So when team members are buying in their own project, it shows the team positive about the outcome. Yeah, that's something. At the same token, you still have to be careful with it, right? Because they're buying in with their own stuff. They could be buying in with money they're still cycling through the system, right? So I do agree. In some cases, that's definitely something to look for. And yes, I should, and I can tell you with certainty that the money I'm putting in is to Nugget, for instance, as an example, is money out of pocket kind of thing. But I mean, have I also, I guess, technically ROI'd probably with earnings on the side? No, but at some point I will probably. So we don't deserve Bill. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Bill and Ted moment.
Going back to the previous mention there, I mean, Bill's bought in. Not only has he funded everything up front for us, but he has almost like $500K in Flex.
Yeah.
The perps. So.
Now, and in that case, yes, I do fully wholeheartedly, and that's part of the reason why I believe in it for him. I'm just saying in general, it's not necessarily a carte blanche answer for things. Is just expecting that that's a good thing, but in this case, it definitely sure is. Gotta watch to make sure they don't P&D. Sometimes acronyms fly over my head a little too quick. Pump and dump. Oh my God, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I didn't even get a chance to search it. I'm like, hang on, pump and dump. Yeah, that's just it, right? Like, they could be investing their own money, but they're pulling it out on the other end and then leaving us holding the bill. So, no kidding, eh? If Bill rugs, I'll lose faith in humanity. Oh, look at this lovely trade I just did on a whim.
Wow.
There's a pump and dump on silver, of all things.
Nice $500 win coming up, huh?
Yeah, hopefully. I don't want to chance this too much, but I might. I don't usually pull my stop loss in, but that's like getting dangerously close. Of course, it's reneging back down now. I'll leave it, but it's got a good momentum. It could just do it in the next candle. So
don't touch it.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, but that's a neat thing of this tool. Like, you can change systems. Like, literally, I just went, okay, hey, maybe I can find a range that'll actually happen every week. So I'm going to try this out and obviously forward test it, and I might do some back testing as well just to double check where I need but it just kind of gives you all the data, which is pretty cool. So here's my new 9 o'clock silver trade, and it just hit take profit. Boom. I have to pull it off the screen because it shows my account number, but I'll just see what I actually made. I know it got close to 500, but I think it actually overshot for 500. So 571. Shit. Not too shabby.
Jesus.
And that was done live by me. And now, again, I normally would not just pick a range, throw it in there, go, oh, it's 80%, let's throw in a trade. I normally put a lot more effort in that. But obviously that worked out quite well. So we'll maybe try that every week, and that could be our little live trade session with silver. Because we know it'll always be live because it trades the range until 9 o'clock, and then it goes live at 9 o'clock. In this case, it just took the first 15 minutes till it presented I'm doing it on the 5-minute candles too, so it helps a little bit. But if you want a time trade, look at GBDC in the opening hour. It's dump after. There you go. Conversely, it bumps after. There you go. Yeah, and we've got a bunch of those. Honestly, we found a bunch of them. I do 620 trade with MNQ. I do a gold and silver trade at around 6:50 in the morning. And then we have a few other things. Like we have a lot of different trades that we do. It's pretty awesome. And the nice thing is because I'm rotating through accounts, that's why I said earlier I got into a gold trade, but I had to get out of it because I realized I used the wrong account. And although it ended up hitting, that account I had already finished for the day, and I didn't want to put any more trades on it because I've got a pretty good balance growing with it, and I just want to protect that for now until payout, because my payout's on the 15th. I'll be requesting a payout. And the nice thing is this other account now, I'm just coming up on my buffer. So everything I make on this account that I just did this $500 or $600 trade almost with, it's now in buffer land. So anything more I make on that account will be gravy now for withdrawal. And that's the challenge with these props, is you have to pass them, then you have to build a buffer. So before you even start taking money out of the accounts, you've already made, out of curiosity, I'm just going to do the calculation. So on a 150K account, you have to make 9,000 to pass the account. Then about 4,500, I think it is, divided by 150. So you have to make 9%, 10% before you can actually make any money on the account. So
it's interesting.
Yeah, there are some you can buy. They're a little more expensive, but you can buy them already passed. Then you really want to be careful. Oh, and it's actually already, I could have taken my stretch goal. So it actually came out and actually hit the TP down here. I pulled it back because $700 or $600 was still going to be a decent amount of money. And the percentages was a little higher, I think. But yeah, there we go. Live trading for you all. Hey, Crypto Crazy, how are you? Long time no see. Have you been doing much? Or and I apologize, I haven't actually noticed if you guys were still doing your live sessions, or the market's been, well, Hidden and I talk about this every week. We actually do get on here, and the markets have been so blasé. It's been hard to get the energy to come on here. It's only been the trading that's brought me, and for you, it's you're here because you're awesome. So. Are you, and have you been able to start any back testing? I know you're going to try and start some back testing on this stuff, but
whenever I go sit down to go and do it, something else comes up that's more important. So
nothing's more important.
Yeah,
I get it. Conversely, it bumps around the last half hour of trading. So you're saying, sorry, GBDC, Great Britain. What is GBDC crypto? Sorry, I'm like so dumb. GBDC. I'm trying to even think of what. Oh, global capital. What? I'm just pulling it up. I'm assuming this is what he means, but let's see. On the NASDAQ, it's a BDC.
Yeah, that looks like it.
So,
wouldn't you want to switch over to electronic real quick?
What's that?
I'm not 100% sure how that ETH, RTH thing works, but I know.
Oh, sorry, that's right. Extended trading hours. Yeah.
No, it still looks all choppy.
Yeah.
It's an interesting chart.
Yeah, well, and some of them look like this, and especially, well, this isn't futures. This one's actually a regular chart, but let's just see. What was he saying? He was saying 9. Where's the time you were saying before? Brain dead. Oh, 9 a.m. So it opens at 9. So 9 a.m. is right. Oops, why is that covering that? Oh, it opens at 9:30. So it pumps. That's a big move. How much that would mean, but
oh shit.
I wonder if that happens. He says it happens every day, but that's 9:30. I wonder if can I. 9:30 again. That didn't pump there though, but it dumped. Anyways, hopefully I'm looking at the right thing. Black you're not saying anything, so sorry about to crazy. We took a break. I've been focusing on LP pools and lending, borrowing back at live stream tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Nice. And LP pools. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the other thing that I was almost thinking of going into, but trading kind of really has taken me for a really fun ride. So futures trading specifically, and especially in Austin Clark's group and the pack chat, it's just kind of, it's definitely been my kind of trading. So it's what's kind of really brought me back into this and yeah, in a big way. So let's go. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right. So let's go back to another one then. 9:30. That's a good pump later in the day. I wonder if that one did a, yeah, that was a little more flat, I guess, that day, but there was a pump. But it's not futures, so I can trade it on my Forex, maybe on my like TCT account, but that was a pretty good pump out of it. Yeah, and I have to see how much those dollars mean, but yeah, that's the thing. Well, I can't do it all. So the liquidity farming, I'm kind of looking to others to kind of manage that for me. That's where Nugget and Monstros and I might talk to some other guys who are doing it just to kind of get some diversity in there and have them on the channel. There's another guy that James had on, and I started talking to the guy, Chris, who heads it, and they have an NFT, I guess, and stuff that's done all right. So I might take a little peek at that. Yeah, there's little pumps, but hard to manage this one just the way it goes, but I like my futures. Like today, we took a silver trade this morning that just silver or gold anyways. It just it hit really nicely, and so I was able to not trade my account. Like the nice thing is with this stuff is if you can get some trades that you can do in the morning or even in the evening where you can trade it, and if you get enough money, quote unquote, of what you're looking for, then you can stop trading for the rest of the day. It lowers your risk so much. It's not as interesting, but it lowers your risk. And then you can, I don't know how many friggin' moves I made, but I just want to get back to my silver chart, but there we are. I changed some stuff. There we go. So yeah, so it's just, and I think, what did we do? Silver was, pretty sure it was silver this morning. At 6:45, and on the 1 minute chart. So it's got 100. It's hit 100% of the time in the last 17 sessions. So the last 17 mornings, it's hit. There it is. Oh yeah, and this one was really nice because we got a DCA. So I didn't take the, so I got a DCA. I think I took it in later, hit it here, and then boom, it just went and hit at 8:30. So the fake market opened, but yeah, and this is like, you can go back and back and back. Oh, this one actually, I think I'm going to show you one that did not hit. Oh no, it did. Yeah, so that one, it didn't quite hit a DCA because I wanted to go a little deeper, but it was a base hit, which was still good. Actually, not even a base hit. It was here, so it still was a good few hundred. And it just keeps doing it.
That's funny.
Boom. Yeah, there's a few of those. Well, with gold and silver and all that stuff, right? They can be quite crazy volatile. It's just making sure you catch them before they go too crazy. We don't care about getting the moonshot. So, but anyways, it's just fun. Greetings, History Bear. Welcome. How are you? Hope all is well. But yeah, you missed our live trade. I did a live trade already. It was really just an out of the shooting from the hips, but it worked. Nice quick one. It's already, look at that. It's already rejected back. Oh, I had 5 minutes. That's right. Oops. 5 minutes. It's already started rejecting back, but anyways, it hit both TPs, so it's good. Anyways, enough about that. Unless anybody has questions and wants to know about it. But the futures trading, I should though been trading Sol and Sui last few months with good success. Nice. Yeah, I find the crypto stuff just, I know it's not too overly hard, but I like dealing with prop firms because I'm playing with other people's money. And yeah, so I guess I just find that quite handy and quite peaceful on the charts. At some point, I want to create a live account where I'm trading my own money. But for now, these prop firms are quite handy to kind of use and abuse for myself to kind of earn capital with, and then I can use that capital for other things. So yeah, History Bear, all is well on my end. Hopefully the same to you, sir. Thank you. But yeah, all is well. And I guess all is well with you too. You just working, you say though. Life is treating you well. Any questions or anything, guys? Any comments, concerns, anything? I don't even know what else to really get into, but and I say that too much during our streams, so I apologize for that, guys. I'm trying to think, because really my life is Nugget, Warfi, because of the trying to help recover and trying to get through the tickets and stuff, and trading, and that's pretty much my days lately. And Discord is locked up on me. Why can't I do anything? Okay, I'll just shut it down. What's Manny doing? Really, MG? Who the bleep knows how he's doing? I don't wish ill will on anyone, but I wouldn't care if he. Anyways, I don't wish ill will. I can't say I don't wish ill will and say I'd be okay with somebody being in a ditch or something, but because that's kind of oxymoron. It's all good, MG. Been looking into BCC DeFi. Yeah, we were talking about that last week. Out of direction, pro to go. Oh, like which one between the two, or yeah. And that's the other issue is I don't have the passion to look into a lot of that stuff right now while I'm building things for the trading side. Once I get it going, my goal is to kind of stop the hard part with the trading is getting yourself scaled up. And when you want to get a few accounts going so that you're not relying on one account to feed your family, so to speak, it's a lot of work to trade them all day long, trying to find ways to get them passed and stuff without risking. And because I mean, the other day I decided to try going hardcore and I lost 2 of the accounts that I was trying to pass. And that's where it ended up. And that's also what screwed that other account that I was speaking about earlier, is I took a trade on it that I didn't want to take, and I should have gotten out it right away, and I didn't, and it went the wrong way. And that was after recovering it, so I was pretty pissed. But anyways, the good thing is, like I said, I've already recouped on the other side. So trying to keep, no worries. And then, there seems to be an ever-growing list of BTC DeFi. And that's the thing. I'm surprised it didn't happen. I mean, it didn't need to happen during the bull, which is why it didn't happen. But now they want to go where all the volume is, and Bitcoin is where all the volume is, where all the money is. So if they can but the issue is, I feel like there's going to be even more bigger scams on that side of things because there's money that's been untouched by DeFi, so to speak, right? Like, so I don't know. I'm concerned by that direction of things. Right now, it looks like Lombard financing and their LBTC product might be worth it. 1 trillion on BTC, bejeebus. That's cray. Interesting. Are you looking at any of that stuff? Or are you just mesmerized by something else?
For some reason, I went to Magic Eden. I don't understand NFTs. I just don't get how they're so fucking expensive.
Because somebody wants them to be that, because they're money laundering.
Intrinsic value.
They're money laundering, that's why. Because some of them, got stupid prices, right? And you got to realize there's got to be something going on in the background for them to go to some.
There's gotta. I mean, like, come on now. Fucking dogs and stupid drawings, like 1-year-old drawings. And it's just like, come on. How? If they were cool, maybe I could understand it. But it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like pudgy penguins. 9 Ethereum for one of these stupid fucking penguins. Why?
That's insane. You're really set on this eating the dogs, eh? What was that Trump that did that whole eating dogs or cats or whatever thing? They're eating the penguins. Let's just eat random stuff. Shit. Stuff. Well, now I got 2 accounts that I don't have to play with tomorrow because I made money on them both. That's crazy. We have to find some more trades for our 9 o'clock session. That one went too quick.
They do. Oh, I'm sorry. You clicked like right as I clicked.
I was trying to go to this one for a second. Try to stay away from wrap, BTC, and DeFi protocols. Find pools that use actual BTC. Why is that? And there, like, who's eating penguins? Are you just randomly saying things? Believe it or not, Pudgy. Oh, this is what you clicked on. Pudgy penguins have a real product out. Interesting. Yeah, agreed. Most of them are that. The problem is, like, right now NFTs aren't getting the same limelight that meme coins are, so they're even worse in some ways because they're not. I say that I'm really not researching them, so maybe I'm speaking out of turn. But until we get the bull back, I don't think NFTs will have a whole lot of value. And right now we're doing a little bit of a meme coin degen play in Nugget. We're just kind of allowing people to pick their coin and kind of spreading the fund out and just sharing it amongst us all to kind of create our own larger degen portfolio, I guess. And yeah, there's been some neat stuff on there. Some of the stuff's already gone up a bit. I'm thinking of getting in with, because nobody's picked Pepe yet, and I think Pepe probably, in my opinion, might have one of the bigger pumps since it never had a bull run yet, because it came out after the bull run, right?
I think Pepe had its max,
but it came out before the bull, and it's still got lots of holders. Yeah. So there's going to be people wanting it to go up, and when the volume starts coming in, just like Doge and all those other ones, they had a couple of runs during the bull market, right? So I expect Pepe might do the same. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But so that's still up there. But yeah, so I don't know. Oops. I swapped BTC for FBTC. Might swap into WBTC just so I can go to Lombard. That's a lot of moving around. And aren't Bitcoin fees pretty high too? Not quite ETH high, but
they've come down quite a bit actually.
Oh, nice. Sending somebody something. Wrap BTC is not backed by BTC. It's insured by the protocol. Oh, so it's almost like having their own. Something happens to that pool, your BTC is gone. And that makes sense. I could see regulations getting rid of them because they create an environment where people can move the money around without being seen. And so if legislation does start coming into the space, they don't want to have that stuff happening. But I guess you don't want to be holding it, but I guess if you have to use it to swap, because it is also a way that it's used to move it from chain to chain too, is wraps, right? So, but interesting.
So if anybody here is in HMX, they have their new what's called a central limit order book DEX in testnet right now.
Interesting, because I just saw Swift actually is coming out with stuff where it's going to work with the banks with crypto for moving money around. So that'll be a big move.
Yeah,
because Swift is like how we do our. I'm sure you know, but that's Swift codes is what the banks use for sending money. It's a third party that all the banks use in the world to do wires.
If they were smart, they would just take XRP, Ripple.
Well, I don't think they want to do that because then that's a third party.
Yeah, Ripple's already in place though. So
I know what they're using is because they're going to have CBDCD and they already have the infrastructure. Like they don't have the blockchain infrastructure, but they have the infrastructure, right? And they have the money. They have gobs of money. So for them to create it for themselves, so they're not going somewhere else with it, I can't see it being that big a deal. So is this financial advice from crypto crazy to black or what? He's just saying random things and he's like, keep.
Yeah.
Central Limit Order Books Club. Okay, go terminal. Global. That's a really small. It must be something different. It just tanked. Anyways. Keep your eye on Zeus. It's a project on Solana, which will enable you to use BTC on Solana. Ooh, interesting. That's the other thing. There's so many freaking things that do sort of the same stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what winner ends up coming up for all of them, right? So. Seen Zeus mentioned in CT. See Twitter. I gotta get more into some of this stuff, but I don't have time.
Is the Zeus token already out? Crypto? Yeah, it looks like it is. What's its current price?
Like the name.
USDC. Okay. 30 cents right now for some.
7 days. Oh, it's at lows, which is nice to see. Nice to get in at that time.
Yeah.
Lows were 20 cents was one of the lows, but it reached 13, 14 cents, but still. It's 2x from its low. That's not too bad. Zeus, Bitcoin coming to Solana. Oh, okay. I said there's a couple of people that mentioned no wrapped coins and security. Sentiment is 93% bullish. Just looking at CoinMarketCap website. Yeah, I need to find some of these things for fun. But I guess what's the need to move Bitcoin to Solana?
What are NFTs for?
Yeah. I think most people that are holding Bitcoin. Why do they want to have it on a different chain?
Yeah, Solana is faster, less expensive.
Hmm. But I wouldn't want to hold to put it on a cold storage wallet and have it on the chain that it's native to. That way, if anything happens to the other, I don't know. Interesting. Just discussion points, I guess. But oh yeah, true yield. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, but if you're not moving it, you don't care about the less fees. And faster, you care about faster because you're holding it. But I do get that, if there's, I guess using it as yield products. The issue then is the scammers will come in, put up projects. Hey, put your Bitcoin here. We'll make you the most money, and then your Bitcoin goes bye-bye. So, food for thought, though. But because for me, I wouldn't. If I did have Bitcoin, which I don't, unfortunately, I'd probably have it held somewhere, storing it as a storage of value, so that I don't have to worry about losing it, and then I'd make money on other money and make yield on other stuff. Or the protocol gets hacked, exactly, like magically hacked. Even like how many of those did we have? Everybody had the same freaking excuse. Oh, we got hacked. Oh, we audited everything except for this one thing that happened, and somebody found the loophole and drained all the money. So. Yay. Looking forward to that time again in DeFi.
Yeah.
And we know it's coming. Most of us will face bomb ourselves again, or we'll learn from our mistakes, but still make mistakes. No programs like Oracle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and I guess there is some very known big ones where you can put your Bitcoin. I've seen them before, lend on your Bitcoin and stuff like that. But I mean, even those have their weak points at some point, right? Or well, I shouldn't say that, but some of those types of things have gone down just like anything else. So it's tough because we're again still in the wild, wild west. So if I had a massive amount of it, I don't know what I'd do if I somehow magically go back in time and buy 10 Bitcoin when they were 10 cents or $1. Whether I just kind of keep it there as a whatever or what. Oh, absolutely, crypto craze. No, I'm not knocking it. I appreciate the discussion. It helps us have things to talk about. But yes, I guess I'd want to bug grab more MG, but I'm just saying in general, if I could, you don't want to be too greedy, I guess. Although if I can go back in time, I guess I couldn't care less. But yeah, and I like being devil's advocate wherever I can. That's why I guess I talk to those things for us. That's sort of what the point of all of us are, right? To kind of help each other do better. It'll be interesting when things start getting crazy again, and seeing how we are different in the situation. Yeah, Sol is a good one. We're doing a lot of few Sol bots and stuff in Nugget, and Marcelo's definitely really big on Sol. I thought that was already pulled up as BS. There's a documentary that says they found his identity, but they've already said no, we didn't. It was just clickbait or something, didn't they?
Not sure.
Yeah, there was where is it?
I know there was a documentary where they were saying that they figured it out. So.
Yeah, I think we searched because somebody found it or found that and then we found it. A new HBO documentary takes a swing at uncovering the real identity, but without any proof. The myth lives on. Like there was no proof to what they were trying to do. Yeah, I just found it. It was I don't want to subscribe. Let me off this screen. I guess I have to subscribe to read it. Anyways, I just found the article, but it was basically just there was no proof. He denies. Oh, is the person that they've said is it denied it? Interesting. Peter Todd denies claims made by HBO that he is the creator of Bitcoin. That's Peter Todd. Probably know that. He's going to be Googled a lot now. Canadian. Oh, it's Canadian too. There we go. No, that's not him. It's this guy. Peter Todd in HBO documentary. Yeah, he denies the claims. Anyways, who knows? The jury's still out. Gotta love it. Fun. Anyways, guys, managed to almost get an hour here. Nobody has anything else. I'll leave it at that for now. If anybody has anything like they want us to try and look into, then don't hesitate to give it to us like early in the week in the Discord or whatever. And then I'll try and get it out this video out earlier to kind of remind people. But we still get a good little showing, which is nice. So always somebody's got to throw something in here. I can't say, and that's the other thing too, is right now I'm not researching a lot of projects. So I mean, we can take this away and maybe have a look if one of us gets some time. And I'm not on, to be honest with you, for me anyways, I've never been on Sol. I think I have a wallet on Sol, but I've done next to nothing on it. And it's not for lack of desire. I see a lot of value and I see a lot of hype on it. Like I said, the token value I think has got a lot of room, but I just haven't looked into stuff. Benco. But if anybody wants some stuff kind of looked at, most of the time right now, honestly, I've gotten shown. I've even had people come to me, and I still get it like every couple of days. It blows my mind that still now I get people DMing me going, "Hey, can you look into this?" And I click on the website, and it's a 3% a day for 7 days, and all this stuff. And it just I don't get it. I don't understand why people are still looking at this, and they're asking me seriously, like, "Oh, I'm really thinking of getting into this." I don't know whether they're doing it hoping I'll use their referral link, or whether they're serious about trying to get into it, or like I don't get it. So, which one I want in? I'm not telling you. The last one was a week ago, so I don't know. It's probably gone by now. But yeah, it's like once a week, once every 2 weeks that somebody comes to me with one of them, and I'm like, I'm floored. Thank you, Cordamel, and good to see you again, Crypto Craze. Send me the link for your thing. I'll try and see if I can make it. I'm the evenings are getting busy, but I'm sometimes trading in the basement on my own on the computer. So if I'm trading, I can always throw something on. So and so yeah, Sol, I think for a few people, a lot of people are pretty bullish on it. So so yeah, thanks so much, guys. Paca Finance is about the only one I looked at. Maybe okay. Yeah, see, I don't even want maybe okays. Not that it's good to sit there and say I want 100%, but I want 100%, yo. But no, I'm just sticking with what I know, what I trust right now, and just letting that stuff grow, and then I'll go from there. And you're really like hidden. You're not. Are you in anything other than Flex?
No.
Yeah.
No. I was doing a copy bot on Sol actually, but that fucking blew up. The long story.
Was that the one that we had them on here?
Yeah, those two were fine. They ended up getting screwed over by the engineer that was doing all the background work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, but again, why are they trusting? I don't know. The whole thing, like, it's just things like that seem to happen every friggin' time, right? So,
yep.
So, anyways, thanks for joining live, MG, and then got small bag of Gamma Swap. Yeah, I've heard, and Pear. Yeah, you've mentioned Pear before. Yeah, like I said, I want to build a little bag of something, but it's just again, I don't have money right now. But and then what I do have is kind of going into buying trading accounts while I keep growing them. So, legacy bag and Pear. There you go. Cool. All right. Sorry, hitting the button, guys. Have a good night, all.
Take care,
and thanks for joining us.